From ABC News, I'm Chuck Sievertson. Air travel for thousands taking hours longer, more than 2,000 flight cancellations in the U.S., says FlightAware, and many more delays because of storms in the Northeast and this. Tropical storm Debbie drenching Florida's Gulf Coast as it moves north. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
It will make landfall in the state of Florida tomorrow as a hurricane, most likely as a Category 1 hurricane, but it could potentially be even stronger.
In the southeast storm zone, ABC's Faith Abube.
Tropical storm Debbie now expected to strengthen into a hurricane before making landfall in Florida's Big Bend region of the Gulf Coast. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis placing most of the state's cities and counties under emergency orders. DeSantis saying all hands are on deck for the storm.
If you have been ordered to evacuate by your local officials, please heed that call.
In Savannah, officials preparing for an unprecedented amount of rainfall.
The wet ground is going to lead to trees toppling. The winds are going to push over those trees on power lines, so I would anticipate a lot of power outages in South Georgia.
State Emergency Management and Homeland Security Director Chris Dolan says there could be 20 inches of rain if Debbie stalls off the Georgia coast. Ukraine's armed forces say they sunk a Russian submarine in the Black Sea and attacked an anti-aircraft missile system in what they call the temporarily occupied Crimea. That's the part of Ukraine invaded by Russian troops in 2014. Investigating what prices don't make sense, ABC's Jim Ryan.
U.S. regulators want to know why grocery prices are still high, even as costs for retailers drop. The Federal Trade Commission will ask major chains like Walmart, Costco, and Amazon for cost and price data on common products. An FTC study finds profits for food retailers rising more than 6% as food prices soared 25%.
ABC's Jim Ryan. You're listening to ABC News. The new British leader blaming far-right thuggery and lies spread on social media for this, says ABC's Patrick Reevell in London.
Nearly 150 people arrested this weekend as violent anti-immigration rallies hit multiple cities for the third day in a row. Far-right groups exploiting the horrific stabbing attack at a dance class last Monday that killed 3 children. Britain's Prime Minister Keir Starmer promising those involved in the violence will face the full force of the law.
Our Patrick Reevell. Fire crews are surrounding more of the biggest current wildfire in California near Chico, partly crediting cooler temperatures. Making waves at the Summer Olympics, Team USA in Paris, ABC's Inez de la Cuetera.
It's an incredible showing from Bobby Fink, winning gold in the 1,500-meter freestyle, setting a new world record. The women setting records, too, winning the women's 4x100-meter medley relay. And it wasn't close, smashing the world's record and beating the competition by nearly 5 seconds. And for the first time in 64 years, the gold medal in the men's 4x100 medley relay does not belong to the U.S., China's stunning Team USA, the men settling for silver.
A capacity crowd of about 10,000 people braved heat and humidity to enjoy the 70th anniversary of the Newport Jazz Festival in Rhode Island, one of the largest musical festivals in New England. Festival ends tonight. Elvis Costello among the performers. Chuck Sievertson, ABC News.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. What do you do when you get caught up wishing your life looked like someone else's? Comparison is the thief of joy, and it's easy to envy other people's lives. It might look like they have it all together on their Instagram, but in reality, they probably don't. Therapy can help you focus on what you want instead of what others have, so you can start living your best life. If you've benefited from therapy in the past, you know how useful it can be. It can help you to learn positive coping skills and how to set boundaries. Therapy empowers you to be the best version of yourself, and it isn't just for those who've experienced major trauma. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Stop comparing and start focusing with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/update to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/update.